Hi, so in this video we're going to be looking at the discriminant of a quadratic function. So first, just remind ourselves what a quadratic function is. It's a function that looks like this, where the highest power of x is 2. And again, just to remind ourselves, if a is bigger than 0, so if a is positive, we get the smiley face, and if a is negative, we get the sad face. Okay, so here we have the quadratic formula, which is used to solve our quadratic function, and the discriminant is this bit inside the square root. It's the b squared minus 4ac, and this tells us how many times the graph crosses the x-axis, or how many roots of the quadratic equation f of x equals 0 there are. Okay, so the first case we're going to look at is the b squared minus 4ac is bigger than 0. So that's when that's positive. And if we look up here, we can see if this is positive, we can just take the square root of a positive number. And so we get two solutions, the plus solution and the minus solution. So we get two roots. So there's two places that the graph crosses the x-axis, and the roots will be given by the minus b minus, there should be a bracket in here, but never mind, minus the square root of our positive number, and minus b plus the square root of our positive number. So if b squared minus 4ac is bigger than 0, we get two roots. Okay, so what if b squared minus 4ac is smaller than 0? Looking up here, we then have the square root of a negative number, and we can't get the square root of a negative number and get a real solution. So there'll be no real roots. This tells us there's no places that our curve crosses the x-axis. So it's sort of floating in the air. And if we had the case of the minus a, it would be floating in the air down here, but it mustn't cross the x-axis. So if b squared minus 4ac is negative, we have no real roots. Okay, so the third and last situation is b squared minus 4ac equals 0. So if this equals 0, hopefully you can see we're just going to get one solution, x equals minus b over 2a. So we call this a repeated root. So we have one repeated root, and it just touches the x-axis like this. And that's because the moment it crosses the x-axis, you get your two separate distinct roots. So when we have a repeated root, we have it when b squared minus 4ac equals 0, and it's the same place. And again, if we had the minus a situation, it would just, just touch it in one place, just like that. Okay, I hope that's helpful. I'm going to put another video up with examples of questions regarding the discriminant. Okay, bye.